Once again, you're tuning to Dublin City Comics with another unboxing. So here we go, everybody's favourite red truck, Optimus Prime. This is Optimus from the Bumblebee movie. He's Voyager scale, and this is actually a great design. This is actually how I wished he'd looked in the movies originally. So let's see, have a look. Here's what you're getting in the box. Well, it's not about the box, is it? Let's just see what he can do. As I said, this is Optimus how he should have looked, so let's see what we can do with him. See, another thing about the new ones I don't actually like about the new toys is they come in packed in robot mode. Half the fun was transforming them from the vehicle mode into robot mode. So we're going to do things reversely. Let's see how we can do. So straight out of the box, that's him. What else do you get in the box? You get the display bases that come with the Studio Series line. The good thing about the Studio Series line is to actually make them look a bit more realistic. Okay, there's one pop out now. Let's see what we got. Instructions. Don't need them. Right, it's one of the things I've been collecting these since 1984 myself, and the fun thing about Transformers is transforming them without instructions. So here he is in the thing. So you don't want to see him like this, you want to see him loose and taking care of stuff. So as always, if you need a little supervision, snips or scissors or anything else, we'll get rid of all these little bits and pieces and get him out and see what he can do. So I've been really looking forward to this figure. Big Optimus fan myself. And so one of the dream things I'd love to see happen at DublinCityComics is Peter Cullen coming over and doing a sign and supporting us again. This is what we can do. So here is Optimus straight out of packaging. Again, recycle all your packaging if you don't want it. So how does he look? So straight away, a good chunky figure. Oh, these pieces move. Let's see. Oh, articulation is really good. Arm joints moving, shoulders moving, everything else, hips, waists. Oh, this looks like we could have a wing on our hands for one of the best Optimus figures. Only thing so far I'd say is a size of it. If I had my way, this would be leader class or bigger. So let's see what we can do with him. Oh, actually, packaging, get back in because the gun was in there as far as I know. Got too eager, destroy the gun. So Optimus always has his rifle. It's kind of iconic by now. That really looks G1. That's the one thing about this, is it looks like an original Optimus Prime design. So there is Optimus as he should have always looked in the movies and screen, as he does in the Bumblebee movie, which was great. So let's see what he can do pose wise. So we get him into kind of running poses, battle stances, and straight away he does want to stand. Yeah, probably won't, the angle you won't see this, but I'll just put him into the thing. So here we go, there's Optimus. You can also have him kind of taking hit or looking around for watching out for the rest of the troops, because he's a brilliant leader. So far the articulation I'm really impressed with. Oh, hand articulation, we got the arm swiveling as well. So you can have him pose any way he wants. Oh, it looks like the chest can open, let's see. I doubt we'll have a matrix compartment, but no, it looks like it's part of the transformation, but it's good that the chest can open in case a third party does bring out a kind of matrix accessory. So let's get him into one of the iconic positions from the original Transformers movie. So he just transforms and takes out a couple of the Decepticons Robot City. Yeah, there we go. Put it on a flight stand in display mode. Yeah, really impressed with this fella so far, straight out of the box. It's got great articulation, great sense of movement. I can see a lot of people having fun with stop motion animation with this fella. So yeah, pretty sturdy as well. What have we got detail wise? Actually, it's another thing I just noticed now as well. Apart from these shoulder things, they keep popping every time you move the shoulder, but it's not a deal breaker. Is it's very compact, no kibble. You look around there. He's actually flat for once. There's normally a bit of bulkiness or something hanging off an Optimus. These arm things probably could have folded down a bit more, but we'll see how they affect the transformation. And we'll see what happens. So, Optimus Prime. As I said, these normally used to arrive in vehicle modes, but since the Studio Series and the Siege line, they come packaged as robot modes, which half the fun was taking them out and getting them into robot mode, but let's try and see if we can do this in reverse now. See if we can get classic skid across. Yeah. But as I said, he is very nice. Details as well, straight out of movie design. Got a bit of movement there and there. So he's saying there's lots of stuff on. Maybe a bit of extra weathering or to make it a bit more realistic, but for what it is, you cannot argue with. This is really, really good. Articulation at the elbows, wrists, joints, everything else, yeah. Yeah, this really needs to be leader scale to show off a lot more detail. For what it is, I'm actually really digging it right now. So, tricky part. Right, I'm going to make a cup of tea because this could be a long one, because I'm going to try and transform this and see what happens. So, like all transformer type and things, just see what moves. So we know that these move somewhere, so I'm guessing they lock into the top somewhere. I'm going to guess it's something like the evasion mode Optimus that came up before, so we're going to see what folds out where. Basically, piece fell off them already. I came from the days when they're all die cast, so if they broke, they were broke. But the way they're making them now is they're all like little click pieces on. So let's see if this goes back into where it's supposed to. Yeah, it does. It's all just ball joints and all sorts. So kind of helps with transformation for some people, but it's a bit annoying when they pop off. So let's see what moves and what doesn't move. So yeah, again, well, I just don't use the instructions. That's just me. But some people will, so just experiment. If stuff doesn't look like it's supposed to move, don't try and force it, is what we try and do. So it looks like there's always little clips and stuff. Oh, here we go, a bit of action. It looks like that comes out there. They look like that moves there. That hinges up. Okay, so something's happening there. Oh, this is moved. Okay, right. Okay, so we've got something on the legs. I'm guessing, like the evasion mode. Heads come. Oh, right. So here we go. Heads moving down. This moves slightly up. Oh, here's the front of the truck. Right. First clue. This is the front of the truck, and they've got wheels popping out somewhere. So I'll move the arms around. Okay. Oh, this is falling together a little quicker than I expected. So. Just treat it like a 3D puzzle is basically what most of them were. You're trying to figure out what goes where. Right, so okay, so this looks like it could be the base of the truck. This is okay. This is the front of the truck. That goes up there. That goes up there. Right, so we have stage one. Right, the further clues are your windows are facing backwards. So we're going to see. Oh, we got movement. Right. So we try and clear the decks. Right, that locked in there. If we move this. Oh, this is going together like a dream. Okay, what we got here? Oh, looks like little hinges. You probably will hear me say oh a lot because this again surprises of what happens. This is just like 30 plus years of transformers. You try to get a knack for them. So let's see what we've got so far. Hands, thingies. It looks like it's a combination of evasion mode Optimus Prime and the classics Optimus Prime from a few years ago, the Voyager one. Let's see who goes where. Do these move down here? No, they just move up and down, right? They just move up and down. The legs. You might have to do something to the legs later, but for the time being, let's see what happens. So, I'm going to guess. Let's see. Nothing like a bit of pressure on live YouTube. Well, live-ish YouTube. Right, so that's telling us that kind of goes there. Okay, we know this is going line up here, so let's try. Let's see what happens. Right, so there's the front. So your next clues would be what go. Okay, this comes down here. So that goes down there. Right, so where do the arms go? Do they go at the back? Do they fold up like other ones? Right, other clue. Silver. Other clues is to use the box itself. So you want to see what it looks like finished. This is what it should look like. So you're trying to guess, alright, where would that part go? So it looks like the smokestacks are at the back of it, so these things should go around. Okay, so if we fold this around to there, and now it looks like a bit like someone dropped on the floor, but that's what using that look like. Let's see. Oh, that folds in there, right? Right. So let's see the arms. Right. So looks like arms go in. So why won't they go up? Oh, this switches around again, like we found earlier on. Okay, so. Might be slightly off, but it's starting to come together now. Alright, it's actually a really nice transformation. There's a lot of, you like Transformers, you have a bit more transformation in them. There's a bit more playability because you're using your hands a bit more for them. But like I said, this might be perfect, but I'm just going to get it as best I can without using the instructions. I think Masterpiece Megatron was the only, MP36 Megatron was the only one I had to use the instructions on because it was wrecking me head. It's like, how do you get a big giant robot into like a handgun? But it was really, really good in the ingenuity and the engineering that went into him. So, see what we got here. Okay, that goes up like so. It's looking like. Oh yeah, that goes in there. So it's a bit messy looking, but we'll see if the parts. Not when we're clicking parts in just yet. We'll just see what goes where, because it looks like we're onto something. Oh yes, it looks like we're onto something. So it's a great design, and again, I think this is the same size as the original Optimus. Like our people, like I grew up with the Optimus Prime figures, and the Optimus was that size. So you got to remember, you were a certain height. Optimus was this size, and you didn't change. So the Optimus, when you see the original Optimus Prime toys from 1984 again, they are around this size. Oh jeez, looks like I might get over here early tonight. Let's see, because we have a lot of stuff. There's a tab there, so let's find where it locks in. There's a tab there. See in there. Okay, that's more or less the front of the cab, the front of the truck. Right, tricky part. Where's all this go? Alright, so again, guessing from the back of the boxes, you're seeing bits and pieces. That could be a bit of the blue, and that's the gun. Probably assembled at the back of it. So have a look at the back of here. Nothing. Okay, the wheels, again, clue, wheels are kind of more or less lined up, so I'm thinking the wheels stay as they are. They don't need to rotate, even though they can, because whereas this stuff isn't rotating anywhere else, it's all just one movement. So go, I guess. Oh, saw something there. That looks like, yes it does. That's right, so let's see what the, oh, that kind of just switched in there. Again, move. I just want to see if it, no, it doesn't move anymore. So I'm guessing they kind of, oh, there's a little sleeky tab in here. Guessing, okay. Guessing that kind of goes in, it's like so. Okay, right, so where's this go? Right, there's resistance here, it doesn't want to go up. So our next, because that's, you're basically trying to make this go in here. So again, just using a bit of patience, which I don't have. Okay, and where's this go? Where do these go in? No, they're not going in, so they'll go one direction again. Don't force, if it doesn't want to go anywhere, don't force it. Again, if you just, I wouldn't advise this. This is just me, this is mine, so if I break this, this is on me. So if you're on one, just consult the instructions, but it's always a bit of fun trying to figure it out, and a bit frustrating as well sometimes. So I'll go, it won't go that way, I'll go this way, I'll go this way. Let's talk amongst yourselves while I try to figure this out. It wants to go, I have a feeling it wants to go in here, but I don't know which way to go with it. Because this is on a separate ball joint here. Oh, got something going. Hang on. Okay, so that's switched around there. So where does this go? Okay, let's try and force it. Oh, hang on. Okay, that looks like we got a lock. Let's see if I remember how I did that. And so, oh, this is on a separate piece here. Roll around. So this could be a half-an-hour video, so brace yourselves. Oh, it won't go that way. Oh, I have the wrong way around, right? Yeah. So it's okay. It looks like it should fit in there. It looks a bit odd at the moment, but oh, hang on. It's the piece we took out earlier on. And okay, there are tabs. Let's see what happens when we lock this in. Oh, it does lock. Okay, that's really cool. It's actually one of the more neater Transformers, so it wasn't a Friday at Hasbro where they just called it a day. They actually took their time with this one. Again, I would have preferred it was the leader class, but let's see what happened down the line. Right, so it looks like we have that. We have that. It's just these pieces underneath now. And this here, it looks like it locks in there. Again, it won't be 100%, but you'll get the idea. Nope. Let's probably just make an extra piece. Alright, so apart from these things underneath here, and that locking into there. I'd say it wouldn't be, it's not bad for a first time attempt, but Yeah, it's just these things are annoying. Oh, they actually go further. Okay, so when that piece goes up, they go in a bit more. Right, so it's not exactly super neat, but it says, well, there's probably something in the instructions say go a different way, but okay. If we leave it, okay, no. So I want to try and get back to robot mode because that'll be the fun bit. Because that's where they stay. Most of my Transformers stay in robot mode anyway. But more or less, that could be it. Yeah, a bit more finessing here and there, a bit of locking, but there you have that in there. And there you have Optimus. He does look like it, yeah. So there's Optimus Prime. Like I said, it is just a rush job. And these things I think could go further, but I'm not going to mess around with it. So we need to get more done today. Get more videos, more figures, more stuff to process, more comics for you to pick out. But overall, I'm very impressed with this. Yeah, again, only, let's see. Gun can probably go on the back there. It just clicks into it, and then we'll probably use this for the original G1 trailer if you happen to have one, because I think this would fit well with the G1 stuff. And then if you have Bumby himself in the movie, that'd be a great thing. But for what it is now, it's now the tricky part. Let's see if we can remember what we did and getting back to robot mode. So that was that unplugged that. Did they come down like that? Oh yeah, these went one way. As always, it's a lot easier going into robot mode for some reason, because it looks like everything should just be a mess. It's another thing because it is based on a movie design, but it's not as messy as the old previous movie designs. But if you had some experience with the movie designs, you know where to look out for certain things. So that was a kind of similar effect on the old first movie and Revenge of the Fallen leader class figures. So that's why some of it feels a bit familiar, and little hints like this. So it's like they've learned from all the previous stuff. So I don't know why video cut out there for a second, but let us just see if we can unlock this fella really quickly. And again, don't force that. That doesn't look like it doesn't want to be forced. And see what falls into place. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, there was the chest piece that went around. So, oh, it won't. Yeah, oh, this piece was locking it right. Okay. Let's move around. Something. Oh, caught here. Right. So, probably a different step in the actual transformations. Oh, piece broke off already. Let's see. It's the head piece. He goes back on like. So. Again, all little tabs and connectors. So. As long as you're getting the right way around, they will pop up. So we'll leave that there for a minute. Yeah, you can see that's where the chest pieces lock in, so it will go back in. Right, so where does all this go later on? Again, looks like someone just blasted them or dropped them on the floor, but let's see where all this goes to make it a bit more neater looking. So let's take that over there for the time being. Move this up here. Oh yeah, that was one of these pieces. There we go. Right, so that came back. Head goes in there. Alright. Okay, then we got a lock. The only thing is just memory, but again, take your time with them. They kind of lock in there. Oh yeah, these went up. That's where it was. They kind of lock in there. This piece here. Again, I'm trying to watch this through camera at the same time, watch it at the same time, so I don't know if it's going off camera, but you can slag me off in the video comments below. I think I'm doing pretty okay so far. Again, it had this gimmick on the classics one, so that's how I remember that one. Okay, right, so we kind of more or less got the top piece back. Oh, that's the way they went. Very cool. Alright, nearly there at the legs, so it's probably just fold in. They're not folding. Oh, it looks like they go here, right. So it looks like they lock in there. Oh, here we go. Oh, that went together really easy. No. Are these back together again? Because there was an extra pivot down here. And oh, it's his ankle type of effect. Okay, alright. See if you remember how to do it on this side as well. So I'll bring this piece down first. Ah, there it is. That's the piece that was locking the rest of it. And Oh, there's a tab there. Okay, cool. Tab it there. And same on this side. And let's put the ankle actually up even. Oh, right, that locks in there. So you can see a little, this piece locks in like so. Right, that makes sense now. Again, it's just like a 3D puzzle. Some people are good and some people aren't, but like just have fun with them and take your time. Don't get too frustrated with it. So for the purpose of the video, I think that's more or less him back in robot mode. So, does he stand? Does he still have the touch? And is he still going to roll out? Yeah, that is it. Yeah, time to get rid of the evasion mode. I think this is a definitive movie off the style Optimus Prime. Hopefully when you do make more Bumblebee movies, and hopefully a reboot of the Transformers movies, they're more like this design and have adventures around, and hopefully Peter Cullen comes back as a voice, because I think this design just does the whole character of Optimus justice. So it's good to see that people who actually care about them got to make the movie. Travis Knight and all the rest of them involved in the Bumblebee movie, so let's see what happens now that a fan is actually in charge of making some of the movies, or actually has made the movie, and hopefully he comes back for a second one. So this is Transformers Bumblebee Optimus Prime in the Voyager class. He's Studio Series, I think he's Studio Series 38 for anybody following that sort of stuff. Apparently 35 steps. I couldn't go back and count through the video how many steps. Again, the instructions were somewhere around, so there may be different ways to do it in the video, but always check out the instructions if you want. Don't follow my wild, wacky, maverick ways and just rogue with this, but this is fantastic. I could actually do, I love the Transformers at bigger scales, or just big chunky robots, so I scales them up. But again, there he's back in one of his iconic poses, transforming, taking out the Decepticons. So he's in stock now, both our Bolton Street and Capel Street stores. Fine addition to any collection. If you don't like the movies, even this is it just looks like a realistic Optimus. And like, what I'm really impressed about is the kibble. There's no kibble kind of, apart from the arm things, doesn't really get in the way. Could have actually put an extra hinge or something into them, but it's not going to affect it. But this is just a fantastic figure. Just any pose you put them into it, it's just Optimus. So that's another one of our videos down. So hope you enjoyed it. If you do, let us know, and just usual, if you want to see more, like, subscribing, all that, and go to our Instagram and Facebook page to see more photos and stuff. You're probably going to see a lot of photos of this on our Instagram and the Facebook page in the next few hours. Because again, this is recommended. This is my figure of the week now. This week, I tend to get 2 or 3 figures a week, but this one's definitely taking the place of one of the best this week. So that's Optimus. He's going to transform and roll though. If you want to see him transform, roll, just reverse the video and you'll see it all again. Okay, we'll see you again. Thanks, bye.